What's up, y'all? It's PMO back at it again. This time we have the super talented Tochi Bedford with me. How you doing, bro? Nice. I'm a huge fan of your music. If you don't know, I want to start first by just kind of, and the fans probably want to know like who you are. How you came into music, where you came from, and how you got here.
I'm Tochi Bedford.
Mm.
How I got into music, I feel like I say the story like a lot, but I actually got into music because I was making stuff for games. Like I was making sounds for games. And that's how I got into music. And I eventually stuck. I got into FL Studio and that stuck. And I fell in love with that. I was producing for a long while and then I started eventually uh, singing on, hopping on my own beats and then other people's beats and on and on. Yeah.
I see. So like the beat making came first before the artistry of like
Oh yeah.
rapping and recording yourself.
Yeah.
You've worked with a lot of artists. I mean, Santi, Amare, Mofed, just to name a few. With all the connections that you've made, all the projects that you've worked on, do you have a personal favorite? And why, if you do have one, why is that your personal favorite?
Personal favorite, I'll say it's Super Boys, just because of that was such a crazy moment of my life. Thinking back on it now, it's so crazy how a lot of things led up to when that album was put out. I remember going out that night. And getting in trouble with my parents because like it was a late night listening party and we're at the pub and the thing is going on till 1, 2,
Yeah.
and everybody's so hype. And that was my first listening event as well.
Oh, nice.
That I was attending, so I was really just excited to be there. And so just the story, the moment in time that happened makes that like my favorite. Not even just because the music too is absolutely amazing. Because like I had people hopping on my beats that I didn't think would hop on my beats for another like 3-4 years. So that was a really pivotal moment. That's why that project is probably like my favorite.
It looks like you have like a real close connection with Santi. How did that kind of? What's the relationship between you guys like?
That's the bro, man. It's like it's a thing that started as just a working relationship that turned into friendship, and that's how that is. We actually. I actually sent him a bunch of, I tagged him on something on Twitter. I remember tagged him on something on Twitter like 1 year. And then like a year later, he hits me up to send him that thing.
Or
shit. Something. Yeah, he hits me up to send him that thing.
It's never too late.
Yeah. And then I also sent beats to someone that was in the same room with him, like around the same period. And like, he asked me to, so we basically kind of connected in that way. That time I remember I was still in uni. He sent me back a song one day. And meanwhile, remember all of this is happening while I'm still in like uni doing my engineering and whatever.
That must have been crazy just to hear back from him at that time. That's cool. Well, okay, cool. That's real cool. So fast forward to your most recent drop, Legova. You did a visual with PMO. Y'all should check that out. Super dope visual. I want to talk about the creative process with that because it looked like you put a lot into it. I saw some of the rollouts that you were doing with the box truck and the guitar and all that stuff. So like, what was your creative process like with the beat making and the writing?
So the thing is, when you hear Legover, it's very obvious that's a different kind of song.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a rock song, but I'm like speaking pidgin there. I feel like literally over the last year or two, I've really leaned into using my everyday lingo in my songs. So Legova is one of those ones that, because if you listen to the songs I've put out this year, from Boss Up to Walai and then Legova, it's like that. It's really obvious like the direction I'm in. And so Legova is another one of those cool directions that's like I'm doing my thing, but you're still hearing like my lingo, my day-to-day lingo. So so it's like a rock song, but I'm speaking all that. So that's how the idea for the band came
I
about.
see.
Like, there's nothing too deep. It's like, Tochi and the Mob and Bed Bugs
I see.
behind me.
I see.
Yeah,
I see. Honestly, I didn't really even peep that because
yeah,
like I got the rock reference from the song, but then now putting the box truck and that visual together with the rock, I was like, okay, now it actually makes it makes so much sense. Well, that's
yeah.
really cool. And the song is doing so great, bro. Like honestly, my personal favorite, I'm not gonna lie, is still Walai. I love that song to death. Walai is so good.
It's a crazy
But
song.
I could actually see the creative direction where you're headed, and I think you've already done so much that you've kind of created like this really core fan base, like a really strong following. So I know they're like itching for your next release and
Yeah.
like looking forward to that. So if you can spill the beans, do you have anything in the pipeline, something on the way for your fans?
Oh, right now I'm completing my first album. Like my
Oh,
first ever.
you
I've
you heard it
actually
here first. You
I've
heard it here
actually
first.
I've actually put out like a bunch of projects in the past, like EPs, but I've never really sat down and made like an album. So I've made so many songs over the last year, and now it's time to finally like put together a body of work that represents where I'm at right now. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
That's
with this,
exciting, man. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what the name of the album is. We're just gonna keep that on low because we don't want to put too much out there. But
Yeah.
that's really cool. That's really cool. Outside of the music space, because I mean, you're doing all these collabs, you're making all these songs, you have an album on the way, and all that stuff. So I know you do have you probably have like something that you do to take your mind off of music. At least most producers and artists do. So what do you do on your off day? Like if you're not working on music, who is Tochi Bedford outside of music?
So depends on where I am.
Mm.
Sometimes when I just want to rest, like I no, like honestly speaking, like a day where I feel like I just relaxed is I'm at the park or something. That's my idea of a cool day. Either that or I just wasted my day away watching something on TV. Like that just makes me feel like I relaxed.
Yeah.
So sometimes after those days, I still don't feel very relaxed too. But like in my mind, it's like I relaxed. Yeah, like my body does not feel relaxed because I'm tired from looking at the TV screen or whatever. But I feel like I've relaxed very well. So if I'm in Lagos, like to relax is just to go out with friends for a nice lunch or dinner or something. Yeah,
that's very cool.
Yeah.
So are you based out of LA or like do you? Because I see like you have a lot of motion. Like you were in Paris a couple months ago or so. And then you're in Lagos. Now you're in LA.
So I'm
you just
based
kinda
out of LA now. Like I'm based out. I was in, like I've always been in Lagos. So but I'm based out of LA now.
Taking it back to the music, do you have, just out of curiosity, do you have like an inspiration? Do you have like someone you look at in terms of their style of music to like get inspiration, or do you just kind of follow your own personal intuition, or is it like a blend of both of it?
It's definitely a blend of both. Like there are people that can call out that I love to listen to. Like I love to listen to a lot of Benny X. I like to listen to Len. I like to listen to Santi. And these are just like amongst my friends as well. And then there are people outside of my own sphere. I listen to a lot of Drake, Future, like just outside of my own sphere of people that I know. Like these are people that I would also listen to.
Wow, that's dope, man. Appreciate you, man. Just taking the time out to give us a little info.
Yeah.
Super excited about that album coming out. And thank you so much for hopping on PMO to spit Legova. Y'all should check that out. It's really cool. And yeah, we'll be looking forward to that, man. Appreciate you, dog. PMO out. Yeah.